Hi friends, welcome back to Frosty Eye Candy. Now I have a little helper today. This is my little guy. This is a little Muse just sitting there waiting for me to finish videoing this and take him outside. So welcome back to Frosty Eye Candy and video number 76. All TLPs on a split pillow. So recently I was very lucky enough to get my hands on the recent release of TLP. And as I pulled them out the box, in, and I've just dropped one. 1 second. So here we go. I pulled them out of the box in this order. So we've got the new Interference Brulee here, and then the Agapanthus, then the Show Pony, and then the Whitehaven. I thought these looked so amazing together. Let's get them mixed up and give it a try. I'm just dropping them everywhere now. So that's enough of me chitty chatting, dropping pigments left, right and center. Let's get the camera pointing down and we're gonna start to paint. Okay then, my friends, first thing I should say, I guess, is that this is a 13-inch round canvas, and I got this from my local dollar store. And that's a split base there, half Glidden Premium in white satin, and the other half, as you can see I'm adding right now, is the Tricorn Black from Colour to Go from Sherwin-Williams. And as you can see, I'm repouring over an old canvas. My apologies if you liked what was there before. We're about to cover it up now. So I'm just moving the pillow around a little bit, making sure it's all moving as one and nice and even. And a couple of taps to get rid of the air bubbles. And as you can see, I have myself a Fluidart Co. spinner mat, silicone spinner mat. And it has the new design of concentric circles and lines made specifically so you can make sure that your pieces are perfectly centered on your spinner. Or more importantly, when you want them to spin off center, you can make sure that this is done perfectly. So this is the first color I'm putting down here. This is the latest, or one of the latest interference pigments from TLP, this little pigment, and that one is called Brulee. It has a beautiful goldy orange shimmer to it, and it's their interference orange. Now the next color I'm laying down here, friends, this is Agapanthus by TLP. As you can see, a beautiful light purple or almost lilac color. And it has an absolutely beautiful iridescent flash of, I'm thinking, a kind of blue purple flash to it. So this color that I'm putting down now, this is the Show Pony by this little piggy. And as its name suggests, it really is a show pony. The most beautiful, vivid, bright pink violet color you're ever gonna see. Absolutely beautiful. And now this last piggy that I'm putting down, this is Whitehaven. It's a kind of white silvery interference pigment, and works really beautifully with these other colors right here. So there you go, my friends, that is the tool I'm using. I'm using the smaller of the actual two of this size. And I'm just pouring a little bit of the white cell activator on. And there you can see, guys, not very much. And then just using the stirring stick to spread it out evenly over my swiping tool. Now, I think I just mentioned that the swiping tool is the smaller of the two this size, and I'm incorrect. This is the larger of the two. So in we go for the swipe, guys, kind of following the nice curve of the split pillow. And let's go in now nicely for a close-up, and we'll watch all of these lovely cells develop. So while we're waiting for that to happen, friends, I would love to tell you about my live Sunday show, The Joy of Pouring, on YouTube. It is also part of the Acrylic Crazy Train Sunday Fun Day global art journey around the world, where we have many amazing artists, live premieres, and some good fun on Sunday afternoon. So in we go, just for some very minor modifications, friends, just to kind of even out the two sides. So if anything actually stays, we manage to keep some of the negative space. We're going to have some just interesting patterns just on the one side. Apologies, of course, sorry, on the both sides, just on one side of the actual piece. Then we have a nice clean swipe throughout the rest. So just checking for some movement here, guys, to make sure it's moving nicely as one. There was a little preview flash of the brulee. And now what I am doing, guys, for those that don't know, for those that are watching for the first time, I'm just spreading the pillow paint out to the edge of the canvas here. Just so when we spin the piece out, there are no dry parts to the canvas for the paint to roll more slowly over than the parts that are already wet. So there we go, that's nicely just spread out and evened the black pillow there. Now what I'm doing, guys, is called wetting the edges. Some people do this, some people don't. I believe it helps the paint meet the edge of the canvas and roll evenly and nicely down over it onto my spinner mat, where I can collect all the excess paint. And while we're waiting for me to do that, I'd love to tell you about my Facebook store at Frosty Eye Candy. If you like what you see here, or you like what you're seeing in any of my videos, most of the pieces are still available and for sale in my online Facebook store. So please visit Frosty Eye Candy on Facebook, and you will see a tab at the top of the page that says Store. So there we go, guys, that's the edges wet, and we're going to go in for the first spin. While we're waiting for this to spin, please, I'd love to remind you to subscribe to my channel, please. If you do, you can interact, leave comments, you can like my videos, share my videos, and in the live chats on my live shows on Sunday, you can interact fully with all of the other people in the live chat, and it's a jolly good fun time. So please subscribe, my friends. So here we go, guys, after one spin. She's expanded really nicely. We have some fairly even negative space either side. And just as I had hoped, those little modifications on one side have produced a lovely, pleasing effect. Sometimes I like to do pours that are asymmetrical or not evenly in proportion. Wow, so there you go, my friends. Look at the brulee and the Whitehaven shining there. So let's go in for the second spin. While we're waiting for that, please, my friends, if you haven't joined our group on Facebook, The Acrylic Crazy Train, I please urge you to search us out on Facebook and join us there. You'll find me and all of the other fabulous admins that run the show, just ready and waiting and willing to help you guys out and watch you succeed. So here we go for a nice close-up on this one, guys. Wow, she has come out really prettily. Those 4 pigments that just happened to come out of the box that way are working together so beautifully and have made us a really stunning piece. So the cell activator I was using, my friends, is the Shelly Art recipe. If you'd like to know what Shelly Art is, it's an online acrylic pouring course. The web address is at the bottom right now. And I also have a 15% off discount code that I'll put on the screen now. So here we go, my friends. That was a nice close-up for us. Now, just apologies for the camera moving, turning the light ring off so we can get a nicer view of this piece. Ooh, and we almost lost it. That was good to catch that. Wow. So just checking on the movement, moving the piece back a little bit. and then trying to show you the beautiful interference pigments and the way they're just working so nicely with the other pigments and just giving us a riotous show of colour and effects. So here we go, friends, trying again to give you a nice close-up. It's just a little bit difficult. But there we go. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Please, if you like what you see here, as I've mentioned, please visit my Facebook store. Please like, share and subscribe. And as always, happy pouring.